Look at a typical city street on a Tuesday morning. People are moving in every direction, grabbing coffee, setting up shops, and heading into offices. If I asked you to point out the people who are actually working in this crowd, who would you choose? The person carrying a briefcase? The street vendor preparing breakfast? The truth is, every single one of them is working. It doesn't matter if they are wearing a uniform, a suit, or casual clothes. They are all applying their own personal effort to achieve a specific result. Think of work as the act of transformation. It's the process of taking something, whether that's raw materials, an overgrown garden, or scattered numbers, and actively turning it into something more useful. So if the person crunching data in an office and the volunteer sweeping the local park are both officially working, how do we make sense of it all? We need to look at how these different transformations are categorized and exactly what people get in return for their effort. Let's look at a concrete physical transformation. Here is a skilled carpenter taking a plain block of raw wood and shaping it with his tools to create a piece of furniture. This illustration shows the math. Rajesh buys wood for 600 rupees and sells the chair for 1,000. Subtracting the 600 rupee cost leaves 400. This 400 rupees is value addition, the exact measurable worth of his time, skill, and effort. We also call that leftover amount profit. It is the specific financial reward the worker gets to keep after covering the cost of their raw materials. Because Rajesh performed this work to earn money, we categorize it as an economic activity. An economic activity is simply any work done in exchange for money or something of financial value. Whenever a person applies their effort to add value and receives a financial reward for it, they are securing their own economic survival. Now, not every economic activity results in a profit. Many people are paid through wages instead. A wage is a direct payment given to someone for each day or hour they spend working. Other people receive a salary. This is a fixed, regular payment, usually sent out every month to compensate someone for their ongoing professional work. There is also something called compensation in kind. This happens when a person's work is traded directly for other goods or services, completely skipping the use of cash. But let's look at a completely different scenario. Here, we see people putting in an intense, highly organized effort, feeding a massive crowd, but no money is changing hands at all. If these people aren't earning a wage, collecting a salary, or making a profit, are they still working? Yes, they are. Think back to our rule of value addition. They're taking raw ingredients, applying their own time and energy, and transforming them into a valuable hot meal for others. The work is identical, even without a price tag. We call this a non-economic activity. It proves that the act of transformation happens everywhere, even when the reward isn't financial. So if the compensation for this kind of work isn't money, what exactly is it? In many communities, this is known as seva. Seva is the act of selfless service, performed entirely to benefit other people. We see this operating on a large scale all the time. Look at these students organizing a massive drive to promote public health and cleaning their own streets. Or look at this group working together, planting a tree sapling to preserve the local environment for future generations. These acts generate a different kind of wealth. It's an intangible wealth, made up of a cleaner environment, deeper trust among neighbors, and a shared sense of human dignity. A society could have all the economic wealth in the world, but without the foundation of people caring for each other and their surroundings, it would quickly fall apart. Whether a person is working to fill their own economic bucket with a wage or filling the community's bucket through seva, they are applying their effort to improve the world around them, and that means all forms of work deserve our respect.